on in here, guys. It's Tarot Tuesday time. Hey, love. Hey. Hello. Welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna really quick the rules for those who have never done Tarot Tuesdays before. Remember that the rule is one question per person, okay? Because we don't want to have like oh, did you love that video this morning? Thank you. We don't want to have like one person asking a whole bunch of questions, and then, you know, it just doesn't give everybody a fair shot at getting their questions answered. So, you know, everything is kind of divinely inspired with this. Like even the timing, I don't have a set time for the, I don't have a set time for Tarot Tuesdays or anything. Hello, lovely. And it's just divinely inspired. So like if you're meant to get your question answered, you will. Remember, I can't see them all at once. They just come up and then they fade away. So I don't see like a long list of everything everybody said. It doesn't work that way. It just has to happen to show up at the moment I'm looking at the camera, you know. That's kind of the way it works. All right, guys, so we can get it cracking. Let me see. Let me shuffle these a little bit, just a little bit. Because I didn't shuffle these at all, and I was doing other readings. So let me clear out the energy on these decks real quick. Shuffle them. Just want to clear energy. Oh, I'm happy you're here too. Happy to see you too. What is happening between the connection between I and Amin? Let's see what is going on with this connection. What is the deal with this connection? Okay. So let's see here. Okay, there's a little bit of exhaustion of some type of cycle that's kind of been going on between the two of you. There is a real emotional connection there, but I see separation energy. So like things are either breaking up or it's already separated. Um, there was a lot of passion there, but I'm getting that things were moving a little too fast, or like rushing in a little too much based on that passion energy, and it kind of kicked up a lot of like inner child issues. I get that there's new awareness, but there's some things that mentally the two of you don't really see about how much your inner children are driving this connection and the way that you relate to one another. I'm getting also stresses that each of you are having in other areas of your life. You're kind of, it ends up getting taken out within this connection as well. So it's like a lot of things here that are bringing about, that are causing this type of divided or separate type of energy. Both of you are tired of it though. But I'm really just getting, from what I'm seeing here, um, there's still healing that's going to have to occur for anything to kind of resolve here and to get rid of this tension. Wait, I'm going to pull one more card. Release. Okay. I really get that. I think the passion interferes with the perception of this connection um, in some type of way. It could overemphasize. It could make you overemphasize the depth of the emotional bond, because a lot of this is also issues playing out, childhood issues that are kind of like drawn to one another, like being broken in the same way, and that's what creates so much of the attraction. Yeah, this is and it's exhausting. And it's gonna continue to be exhausting because it's these patterns playing out, these childhood wounds playing out. I would just recommend beginning to clear some of that up, clearing your energy of like heavy emotional baggage or things from the past, and then seeing how things might shift once that's done. What has he decided about me? Is that what it said? It was fading away. I get that this person, they are deciding that they want to see what's going to happen here. Like they want to see if this is real. They want to explore it more. They may have decided that they want to release somebody else and explore this more because they do feel a really strong attraction. I am getting it that it is a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of sexual energy that's driving the attraction, but that usually happens with the beginning of all connections, really. Um, but he's wanting to see what more is there, like wanting, deciding to explore it, basically. Okay, basically deciding to explore it, like in the physical reality, like in a real way, just to explore it and see what is there and if it's something real. Raina, mwah. Hey, love. What should I do about Josh? No problem. Mwah. Okay, you're gonna have to, what I can see already, is you're gonna have to start moving on things that you know and pay attention to your thoughts a little bit more. Um, you're gonna have to get your mind right. That's just the best way to put it. It's like you're gonna have to go within yourself. You're really needing to look within yourself. And look at why you are seeing this situation with rose-colored glasses. I almost get this energy of like part of the confusion here is because you see what you want to see. You see what you want to see when it comes to him. And so then that creates a lot of the stalemate, like a lot of this confusing energy that really wouldn't be there if you didn't see what you wanted to see. Because like that's what I'm getting has you stuck. And so it's like you're really needing to look within yourself and see where that's coming from, why you're doing that. And then it'll, if you do that, then you'll be able to see things a lot more clearly. And you won't feel so confused because we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Part of the thing is when it unfolds naturally, it doesn't go where you want it to go. It doesn't happen the way you want it to happen. So then you have to come up with something, a way to see it in a different way to kind of to be able to see what it is that you want to see. But this creates the confusion because if it's not naturally unfolding in that way, it doesn't matter how you choose to see it. It's not true. So the truth will never line up with it. See, like if you come up with something and then you want the truth to line up with what you came up with, it gets really confusing. You're going to be stuck. You're not going to know, why is this it's going to get real confusing. So go within yourself and see how you can bring more happiness into your own life for yourself. And that will also help with breaking this type of pattern, because part of it when we do this is we're needing some type of happiness that we feel we're going to get from this situation. So we can't allow it to unfold naturally, because if it unfolds naturally, we're not going to get the happiness that we want because it's not lining up with the truth. So then we have to kind of think in a certain way, come up with ways to make it look like what we need it to look like so we can still extract happiness from that, even if we have to just do it in our mind, in a fantasy. Like we can't extract it in a real world way, but we can do it in our mind. And we'll settle for that even. So look at that, the reason for that, go deeper within and you'll see where, where you are getting stuck because you're trying to control it. You want it to be what you want it to be. Stop wanting it to be anything but what it is, no matter what that is, whether it's a good thing, whether it's going the way you need to or not. Let it be what it is. Let it be the truth, What connection am I attracting into my love life? Okay, let's see what kind of connection is the next thing. Like, see what your attraction point is in love. Like, what you're bringing in. Let's see. It's not a good attraction point. Like you're set, like where your energy is right now, you're set to attract more heartbreak, somebody else who doesn't get up off their ass and participate and do what they should do, somebody else who's shorting you and you feel like you're having to earn or beg or work for their love. Like that's where your energy is to like what it will turn out to be, you know what I mean? Like the next type of thing that you're set to attract. It's not what you want. Yep, something else that ends, separation. Something else where you're kind of deluding yourself about the fact that this could be the one, but then it gets revealed ultimately that it's not, where you're feeling like the feelings are real, but then, you know, it's not coming back to you. It's not giving you much. It's heartbreaking. What I would say here is, and what I'm picking up as the core of this, how you can change some of this attraction point so you don't attract in another situation like this, is I really get that you need to get off of the whole idea of the one. I feel like at the core of it, what's happening with you is this idea of the one is kind of what's leading you into it. It's the starting point of how you get off track and what's throwing your vibration off. Because when you have this idea of the one, you're going into it with a certain expectation or hope about it. And then you're going to mold everything around that expectation or that hope. You will not see the situation clearly. And I'm getting that that's what's going on in the past. So the best thing to do is get rid of that. Go into it to say, I want to see what this is. Not, I think it's this. No, I don't think it's nothing. I'm not coming to no conclusions about you, what this is. I'm not drawing any kind of conclusions. I have no expectations. I don't know what this is. You want to explore it like you're trying to find out what it is. Not like you have an idea of what you want it to be or what you know. And then that will kind of get your energetic vibration in a better place, that will kind of weed out some of these people like this. You know, where you don't have to, you know, you can always change your attraction point and attract in what you want, but you just have to tweak yourself and how you're going about it, and you can change that. Been single for over a year now. Any overall guidance? That's not a bad thing. Let me say that. Okay. Let's take a look and let's just see what's what. You're getting tired of being single now. I can see that. You're getting tired of being single. And the thing is, because you're getting tired of being single, it's like you're starting to get a little bit pessimistic on a subconscious level. I don't know if you're doing it on a conscious level or to the point where you're starting to say things that are not like, I don't know if I'm ever getting nobody, or you know, if you're starting to actually bring it out, but subconsciously is there where you're starting to get into this cycle of pessimistic thinking. You're doing good. You have been doing good. But if you continue like to feed that subconscious thought, you're going to sabotage all the progress that you've made in this time that you've been by yourself. Because I'm getting that in this time that you've been by yourself, there was some learning. Okay. You still got a little more to go. It was more so about your maturing emotionally and how you act on your emotions. And you started looking at some things like how you act on your emotions and different things like that. And you've gained a lot. So you're kind of getting to the tail end. A lot of times when we have periods like this of being single, it's happening to clear up something. We needed it, okay? I feel like you've gotten a lot of the things that you needed in this time, but the fact that you're getting impatient is starting to bring in some negative energy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, because this is enabling you to bring in what it is that you want. Because you got to look at it like this. Do you want to be miserable with somebody or happy by yourself? Okay, just to have somebody, that's no accomplishment. Okay, just not being alone, that's no accomplishment. So you have an opportunity here, because what I'm seeing from what I get here, this is really good energy. I feel like you actually have the ability, If you use this time right, I feel like it's coming to an end. Your single period is coming to an end. But if you use this time right, the next person that you attract in will be, it will be a healthy, loving, balanced relationship. It'll be what you want if you use this time the right way, rather than starting to get impatient and getting in this thought process, bringing in this negativity about your process of this being single for this period of time. Be positive about it. This was a benefit to you. This time could be like, honestly, what I get is it could be the best time, the best thing that ever happened to you if you use it right. And if you don't let that energy in. Okay, so don't even start, like right now, it kind of feels subconscious, but don't bring that up, like make it more real and start talking like that and talking about how tired of being single you are. And you're going to start birthing something where when this person does come in and your time ends, you're going to have this negativity as a part of your attraction point. So you'll attract a connection that's less than what you could have attracted, because you actually have it made right here as far as what you'll be capable of bringing in as far as your next relationship. It'll be worth the wait. Put it that way. It'll be worth the wait. Uh, okay. Sometimes they go so fast. I'm reading one, then another one. Okay, message for me, please. Okay. No problem. I love you guys. Let me see what's going on here. Do you need to get your mind right, or are you already getting your mind right? You're in a learning process, okay? So you're learning some things here. Because you need to be going within yourself and getting your mind right. If you're not, if you are, you on track, okay? Because that's what needs to happen. Because I'm actually getting that you're in a period of learning how to navigate your world better. And what I mean by that is, it's time for you to get to a place where you know how to get what you want in life. You know what I mean? And so it's like the universe is trying to, you are at this place of like learning to ride without training wheels. That's the best way that I can like describe that energy, you know, where it's like you just gotta do it. You might fall down a few times, but there's no other way to learn to ride a bike without training wheels than riding a bike without training wheels. So some of what you may be feeling in terms of, because I feel like you don't know what the heck is going on, like confused, like what in the world? And so you going within yourself trying to get some answers, but you feel like they don't come. The reason is, it's kind of like you're trying to say, okay, universe, tell me how to ride a bike without training wheels. And it's like, nobody can tell you that. You see how you just not going to get that answer that you're looking for, because part of it is you learning to do it. And that's really what it is. And so, you got to learn to manifest and create what you want. It's like, I get that the universe is trying to get you out of being passive, like passive about your life, about what you want. And instead of sitting back waiting on things to come in, the universe is pushing you. No, you got to create. You got to become the manifester. And that's what this period of your life is really about right now. So there's things you're having to see within yourself. You're having to get new thought patterns. I really feel like you're getting that though. Like you are doing it, but it's still that, you know, that energy of how it feels when you feel like you just don't see ahead of you very clearly. Yep, you don't. Yep, here we go. You don't fully trust it. That's the biggest issue that you're having. You have some struggle trusting the process, okay, and the way that the universe is bringing things about. And it's just a little bit of not trusting the process. But you have divine support and guidance. The universe is providing you with some type of support to get your mind right. And the universe is saying, like, be grateful for that, appreciate that, because it's taking you on the process. Even if you don't trust it, you can't see, you don't get to see everything. You kind of gotta learn to trust where the universe is taking you. But keep going, because I do see emotional fulfillment coming in for you. Okay, I do see it coming in for you. But the more you can trust the process, the better. Where are me and my Aquarius boyfriend headed as of now? Okay, these don't want to shuffle no more, so I'm going to take that as we done. Do you feel like he's stupid, or he makes dumb decisions, or he's doing stupid things? Because I don't know why I get that kind of energy. Yes, no problem. Make it happen. Okay. You two are not ready. That's what's happening right now. And it's not just one of you. Neither one of you are ready. Okay. So I get that there's a lot of manipulation that goes on, like where people try to get their needs met in a roundabout way. Like, I almost get this energy like y'all try to force each other to give each other what each other needs, and it doesn't work. Okay. So it's like, but this is the thing I think that you two don't really see about it. Is like, it's coming from, and y'all have inner child stuff going on, okay? Healing that has to occur. And you both are just not ready. It's not the timing for this to get right, because you can't get it right because you both have a pattern of getting your needs met in the wrong way that you learned in childhood. How can I explain? You know, we learn early on in childhood that when we do this, we get what we want. Okay? This is how we get our needs met. Or we don't get our needs met at all. We learned something about how we get our needs met from childhood. Whatever you two learned, it conflicts. So the way that you both go about getting your needs met is not healthy. Okay? And it's in a roundabout way. And it can come from beliefs that, like, if I ask for what I want, I'm not gonna get it, because that's the pattern I learned. You two are both playing things out like that right now. And I get that you both look at each other like the other one is being foolish, or you're blaming each other. And it takes away from the happiness that could be there within the connection. But it's not going to be no happiness if you're both blaming each other and you're both trying to pull from each other. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. You're both waiting on the other one to do something instead of seeing what you're supposed to do, like the part you're supposed to fix. You're both waiting on the other one. So you two are going to be stuck until you start looking at what you're supposed to do to help the situation. So it's like this is stagnant. That's what I'm getting. Like it's stagnant. It's not being healed. It's not getting any better until you both look at what your part is instead of just looking at the other one. Okay, so one of you guys on here, I kept seeing it. Somebody kept coming on there saying help. Who was that? Who was that? Okay, what do you mean help? Like real help, or you asking me a relationship question? What are you talking about? Girl, don't say help for that. I'm gonna look for you. Let me see. You wanna know if you cheating on me? Let's see. Let me see something. Mm. I almost want to ask you why you think this. Why are you even so thinking that he is? Now let me wait 1 second. Is this because of something in the past? Okay, let me say this. Um, I don't get that this person is cheating. Okay, what I'm getting more than anything is your like there's some ways that your self-esteem or your self-love needs improving, and it's actually coming from a subconscious fear because of your own ways that you need to improve your level of loving yourself or feeling like you even deserve love or you deserve somebody to be faithful to you or that it's possible for that to happen. Okay, you have a subconscious fear that comes from your own, not, you got to build up your self-esteem, your self-love, your self-worth. I'm gonna tell you this, the reason it came up in that dream is because on a deeper level, okay, you are believing that so bad you will manifest it. Okay, it's not that it's already there and it was gonna happen. No, this was coming up for you to bring awareness to something within yourself. Okay, because I get that he's a little exhausted of your lack of self-love or self-worth or however, whichever one, the way it's cool, they're all linked anyway. But he's a little exhausted of you not knowing your own worth and not knowing what you deserve. Like he feels like you worry about things that you wouldn't be worried about if you knew your own value and worth. So he does get a little exhausted of that. He's not thinking about it. Okay, so don't start getting into that, and driving yourself crazy about that. Like, oh, he's thinking about it. No. I'm just saying that came up in your dream to tell you where your energy is taking you. Okay, it's just showing you, hey, this is what you're in line with, this is what you're lining up with, this is what you're getting in agreement with. So this is where this is what you're pushing for. You got it? Okay. So that's that, guys. That is the end of Tarot Tuesdays. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys. And guys, remember, share the videos and things like that on the channel, and help other people get the information, because it's really needed right now. Okay, so share the videos and stuff like that. All right. No, no. Yeah, do that. I'd love to work with you. I'd love to work with you. I love you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get on out of here. I will see y'all next week. Tears are healing, baby. Love you. Let it out. Let it heal.